ceremony today without the distraction of technology. They've opted for an unplugged ceremony today. So for those of you who don't know what that means, if I could please ask you to turn off your smartphones and put away your cameras and just enjoy their ceremony. They've hired a very talented family and friends. On behalf of Q and Jody, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all here today. My name is Susie Tom, and I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Q and Jody's preference for a relaxed ceremony, witnessed by their close family and friends, is a reflection of the important things in life for them. They are delighted that you're all here today to witness their marriage and the vows they will surely make to each other. Especially make to those who have travelled great distances to come and share in this special day. Thank you. Jody in marriage. And also to celebrate. Q and Jody would like you, their dearest family and friends. Sorry, I'm getting attacked by my hair. They would like you, their dearest family and friends, to join them in celebrating the wonderful and joyful appearances that have already taken place in their lives, and also to celebrate this new chapter as they soon become husband and wife. As I'm sure that most of you would know, Q and Jody met through work, and Jody told me she had an instant attraction to Q. Whilst their relationship started out as colleagues, the pair very quickly developed a friendship and found that they could talk to each other about anything and everything. During their chats about life, love and everything in between, Jody learned that Q cries when eating chili, even though he claims to love it. And Q learned that Jody has an indecent obsession with Doctor Who, Harry Potter and Twilight. A few months later, they both realised that there was something much more than just friendship between them. And a friendship has meant that their relationship has always been so relaxed and easy. Each of you here today who shares a special part in Q and Jodie's lives will know that they are both fun, easygoing people. They know how to laugh together and often at each other. When I asked Q and Jodie what they love most about each other, they said they love that they are best friends and make a perfect team, complementing each other's strengths and weaknesses and sharing similar values in life. They love that they are so relaxed with each other, secure in their relationship, and always there to support and encourage each other. For one another and to celebrate with you all the joyous partnership that they have formed over the years and the many memories they hope to create as they enter this next stage in their lives as husband and wife. I would now like to ask Q's sister Katrina to come forward and share with you a reading she has chosen for Q and Jodie today.
Someone once said to love is to suffer. So to avoid suffering, one must not love. But then one suffers from not loving. Falling in love is like a temporary insanity. It erupts like a volcano, then subsides. When it does, you have to make a decision. You have to work out if your roots have become so entwined that it is unthinkable that you should ever part. Because that is what love is. It is not the excitement of those few days, or the anticipation of that first kiss. It's not the desire to mate every day. It's all the unending passion of weekends. That's just being in love, and anyone can convince themselves of that. No, love is what's left over after the lust and height has burnt away. One day you wake up and all the blossoms have fallen from your branches, and the roots of your love have become so entwined that you find yourselves no longer two trees, but one. In a marriage, you're promising to care about everything about one other person. The good stuff, the bad stuff, the shopping sprees to Sheridan's, the everyday cricket matches, all of it, all of the time, every day. You're saying to each other, your life will not go unnoticed because I will notice it. Your life will not go unwitnessed because I will witness it. You will not walk alone because I will walk with you.
Thank you, Katrina. Openly express your love and commitment to each other. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of a man and a woman, to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Q, do you take Jodie to be your wife, your partner in life, and your one true love? Will you cherish your union and love her more each day than you did the day before? Will you trust and respect her, laugh and cry with her, love her faithfully through good times and bad, regardless of the obstacles that you may face together? Do you give your hand, your heart, and your love from this day forward for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Jodie, do you take Q to be your husband, your partner in life, and your one true love? Will you cherish your union and love him more each day than you did the day before? Will you trust and respect him, laugh and cry with him, love him faithfully through good times and through bad, regardless of the obstacles that you may face together? Do you give your hand, your heart, and your love from this day forward for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Jodie and Q, look at one another and remember this moment. Before now, you have been many things to each other. Think back over those wonderful memories that you have shared together. Now you will say a few words that will take you across the threshold in life. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband and this is my wife." Q, please repeat after me.
I call upon the persons here present. It's too long. to witness that I, Quentin Gordon Rory Donald, take you, Jodie Ann Davis, to be my lawful wedded wife. Jodie, I knew I had found the one when I realised that you made me a better man. From then until now, and for the rest of our living days. You know that I love you for many reasons, like the fact that you have trouble saying pumpkin, and the word accept. And for some adorable reason, you add a W to the word gone. I will promise to love you with all my heart and cherish you, and hope that in return, you will learn to love my oddly shaped body. I also promise not to bore you too much with my love for anything sports, and I can't wait to make you my wife, so I never have to watch Say Yes to the Dress ever again. But I do say yes to your dress. Best of myself and to ask of you no more than you can give. I promise to accept you the way you are. I fell in love with you for the qualities, abilities, and outlook on life that you have, and won't try to reshape you in a different image. I promise to grow along with you, to be willing to face change as we both change in order to keep our relationship alive and exciting. I promise to love you with all I have to give and all I feel inside, in the only way I know how, completely and forever.
Jodie, please repeat after me.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Jodie Ann Davis, no. Take you, Quentin Gordon Rory Donald, to be my lawful wedded husband. Q, I promise to love you even when you refuse to stop watching cricket, to cherish you even when you blow a week's salary on a new cricket bat, and to never blame you for the idiotic decisions you make in my dreams. I promise to let you eat smoked oysters on the couch whilst watching sports, and I won't complain about the smell. I promise to love you for now and forever, just the way you are, odd-shaped body. You've brought such joy into our lives that I honestly couldn't ask for anything more. And I love you, and know that through the good times and the bad, and when I feel alone and that no one will stop, you'll always be there to pull me through. I promise to give you the best of myself and to ask of you no more than you can give. I promise to accept you where you are. I fell in love with you for the qualities, abilities, and outlook on life that you have, and won't try to reshape you in a different image. I promise to grow along with you, to be willing to face change as we both change, in order to keep our relationship alive and exciting. I promise to love you with all I have to give, and all I feel inside, in the only way I know how, completely and forever.
Do you have the rings to me? Family and friends, this is the point in the ceremony where I usually talk about the wedding bands being a perfect circle with no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings do have a beginning. Rock is dug up from the earth. Metal is liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees, then moulded, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful is made from raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beings and humble beginnings made by imperfect beings. It's the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. Q and Jodie, look to your rings as a promise to accept each other's imperfections and recognise your beauty. after me.
Jody, this ring is a sign of all that I am and all that I have. Treasure it as a token of the love that I have for you.
Jody, please place Q's ring on his finger and repeat after me.
Q. This ring is a sign of all that I am and all that I have. Treasure it as a token of the love that I have for you.
Jody and Q, may these hands always be held by one another. Give these hands the strength to hold on and keep them tender, gentle and nurturing. May you both see your four hands as healer, protector, comforter and guide. I would now like to invite Avian to come forward and share with you a reading which he has chosen for Jody and Q today.
It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry and is not in any time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon, but should continue through the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world and all its obstacles. It is forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude throughout in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other, but making sure those small imperfections you love of one another stay the same. It is being content with small means and choosing comfort rather than luxury. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding and a sense of humour. It is having a capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other the atmosphere in which each other can grow old. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reflected. It endures like the ocean's waves. It resides and returns gently or passionately. It is a journey in which two souls take together, and today, those first few steps will be taken together by these two lovely spirits who stand before us. May your marriage be filled with every ingredient that sustains marital union, understanding, love, happiness, fruitfulness and romance. Congratulations and God bless.
These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong, that hold yours on your wedding day. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future together. These are the hands that will passionately love you and care for you throughout the years. These are the hands that will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will give you strength when you struggle and support and encouragement to chase your dreams. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children and help keep your family together as one. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled with age, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Q and Jody, don't try to make your marriage perfect. Strive to make it work for you, to let it evolve. The meaning of marriage is communal. No one party can be in charge. What you alone think it ought to be, it is not going to be. What you alone, where you alone wanted to go, it is not going to go. It is going to go where the two of you and time and marriage and the world will take it. You cannot know the road, you can only commit yourself to the direction. Family and friends, may this couple be prepared to continue to give, be able to forget and forgive, and experience more and more joy with each passing day and with each passing year. Q and Jody are now beginning their married life together. We hope that they may have the loving assistance from their family, the constant support of their friends, and a long life with good health and everlasting love. Hugh and Jodie, it is with great pleasure that I now pronounce you husband and wife. Hugh, you may kiss your bride. Hugh and Jodie would now like to invite their mothers, Helen and Judith, to witness the signing of the marriage register. Family and friends, if you could please be patient for a few moments whilst the signing takes place. Thank you.
I'll be your DJ and MC for this evening, guys. If you would like to request a song, please feel free to come up and see me. But if you request a song, you do have to dance to it. And the bridal party is about to make their entrance, ladies and gentlemen, so I hope you're excited. Good to see. Okay, here we go. First up, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Greg and Jen. Okay guys, next up we have Best Man Tim and Main Runner Dev. Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding. On your feet guys! Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Donald. Okay, guys. First up, I've got to go through a little bit of housekeeping. A bit boring, but we'll...
That's a great bit of video.
Oh, thanks, Mark.
Alright, now I have to give you something to write on. Okay, that's yours. This is a pen for you. Whenever you write on that, it goes next to your photos in a little desk book for Q and Jody. So you have to write a message. You can draw a picture, you can say, love you guys, anything you want. Yeah. Cool, and then just dump it in this box when you're done. Now, do you want to write something as well?
Yeah, better.
Do you want a different photo to write up better?
Yeah.
Because essentially this is what we're making.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
making a magazine out of the entire day of crazy photos. And then your messages go next to your photos. Like that. So whatever you write can go next to your photos. Huzzah! Yeah, that's a good idea. So
What do you write?
you can write, love you guys, you can write, here's a, you can draw pictures. Two for some trade. Alright, now you have some.
I'm going to write something on the other one, right? Apart from the normal, like you guys are great or whatever.
It's a message to you guys like that. Dump it in here. Alright. Fantastic. Do you want to frame as well? I'll take that as a yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you've got to write on things now. Great, great.
Welcome, mother of the groom, Helen. Big round of applause, guys.
Expecting to do this, but I will.
Hang on, Helen.
Where are you?
Behind Beverly.
It'll be very short. Well, hi, that's my thing. My Canadian relatives say, how come you say hi? Is that Australian or what? But it's not, it's just one of my things. I'm his mom, and he's 35 years old, 95 days of age. That's how long some of you have known him for. I have known him, I've had the privilege of knowing him 9 months prior to that. My most precious memory is his dad's comment on Clinton's birthday, which was his dad's birthday, I might tell you. Thank you for our son. And now I have a very special occasion celebrating Jody, another. What, 35? And a little bit more. Thanks to Jody, who's celebrating now a very special occasion and going on for the next decades. thing here that was given to me last night or 2 days ago, and that was the 8 rules of marriage. Sent to me. Number 1, marriage is like a cricket match.
None of you saw that coming.
Number two, you are the captain.
Is that me or you?
Number three, remember to play the rules, play by the rules. Number 4, remember your wife is your partner, the umpire, and the third umpire. 5, play a very long innings. Number 6, always make a generous declaration. ... of your love. Number 7, never run your partner out.
You hear that, Billy?
Number 8, don't challenge too many of the umpire's decisions, and life will be wonderful together. And that was from Uncle Chris, Dan Shag, and Sue.
Wish Jodie and Q all the best for their future. Jodie being the eldest girl, I finally managed to get rid of her. But I'm sure she's going to pop out a few grandkids for somewhere on the line that's laid to the table. Jodie and Q, I wish you all the best. Have a good happy life together for me and your mum and all our families. Enjoy the rest of your life.
So let's hear it for Peter.
Thank you, and thank you to both the previous speakers. You spoke extremely well, and I can agree with everything that you've said. And I can agree with everything that was said earlier today in the ceremony. It was wonderful. As the father of the groom, I find it a privilege to be able to address a few words to the new Mr. and Mrs. Donald. My official task is to welcome Jodie and Elijah to the Donald side of the family. This I do very, very wholeheartedly. We're a very small family here in this country. In fact, we fit into most of that table. Consequently, we're happy to have any extras. We'll take anyone when it comes to that. And so we have. As their relationship has developed on the other side of the continent, you people all live on the wrong side, but nevertheless that's your choice. As it has developed over there, we haven't had the opportunity that many of you have to see their relationship blossom. When we first met Quentin and Jodie as a couple, it became very obvious very soon that they were a well-matched couple. They were comfortable, they were happy in each other's company, and possibly more importantly, from my point of view, they were building a good family unit with Elijah. It didn't take me long to realise that I hope this lasts a bit, and it certainly is lasting, that's good. They enter marriage as a mature age couple. They're not a couple of 20-year-old kids. Well, I started at 21. Mature age. They're not a couple of kids who are about to make thousands of mistakes in life. With any luck, they've made most of their mistakes. They both have past lives and past experiences, and I hope that they can draw on them to create a very long and happy life together. You can never ever know any individual in this world properly, not even your own. But I will say that I think I know Quentin fairly well, perhaps a little bit better than he would like me to think I know. As all of you saw earlier today, he can be quite emotional. At the same time, he has very strong opinions, a very heightened sense of right and wrong. He is very loyal to his family and to his friends, and he's quite prepared to stand up for what he believes is right. In the past, are we right there? It's funny from you. In the past, he hasn't always made the right decisions. Which of us here have? But in this particular occasion, his decision to marry Jodie, I very strongly applaud. He's got it right this time. There's no doubt about it. As for Jodie, well, we've had very, very little time to get to know her. But right from the very start, she was open with us, friendly, chatty, very comfortable in our company. Is that her normally? I think it is, because you see, Elijah was exactly the same. He wasn't like many teenage boys hanging back and not wanting to say anything. He was open and just joined in at all times. He's a good kid developing into a fine young man. And that is testimony to the way that Jodie has brought him up. Can't been easy all the time, Jodie. You will have had some help, but obviously it's mostly you, and you've done a fabulous job. I have been able to observe the way that she interacts with the rest of the Donald clan. That's that group over there. And as such, I am very confident in saying that all of them, individually and as a group, welcome Jodie and Elijah in their future lives. Quentin and Jodie, for you personally, today you committed yourselves to each other in front of all of this fine group of people for the rest of your lives. In this day and age, you would be very unhappy if that wasn't at least another 50 years. That's a long time. Life will throw a lot of challenges your way, but you've chosen to face them together. You have both individually decided that life together will be better than life apart. And if you remember that always, then it will be. I wish you so much happiness in the future. Is this the time for a toast? Yes, let's have it. Can you raise your glasses just to Quentin and Jodie?
Okay, guys, let's hear it for Father of the Groom, Bill. And if I want to say so, Bill, you have a very soothing voice. So I was enjoying myself thoroughly. Okay, next up, guys, we have the best man. Please give it up for Tim.
For the years to come, just in case you need tissue paper. Okay, everybody, my name is Tim. Is that better? Speaking into the microphone? Okay, sorry, I'm a bit nervous. Hopefully you'll all laugh. My name's Tim, I'm the best man. I don't often get called the best, but maybe today's my day. No, actually it's Q and Jodie's day, and I must say, what an amazing job you've done putting this on. It's really been wonderful. The food was amazing, catering, the sunshine, I don't know who you arranged that with. That was fantastic. And I must say, Jodie, that dress is amazing. Blue is the new you. I really don't know. Those boobs. The bridesmaids, you've done a wonderful job at keeping Jodie calm. She's had a great day, and I think all the support has really been helpful. Sorry, I'm not quite speaking into the microphone. Greg, thank you so much for keeping Q self-moderated and under control, not drinking too much. We all know what happens when Q drinks too much. not actually talking. We know he's on the right path when he's not talking. And Q, although you do look really good, despite the several attempts at trying to get you fitted into a suit. Many arguments from Jodie as well. I think that homosexual man, he nailed you. I mean, sorry, I'm not trying to make offense to anyone. We love everybody here. He did a great job. He knows what he's doing. Okay, that's page 1. Just kidding, actually. What I am going to do, I'm going to read out my rights as the best man. And firstly, I'm just going to say, whatever I do say may not be held against me in a court of law, or by you, Jodie, especially. Secondly, I'm entitled to a lawyer and a phone call if I need one. And if I can't afford one, you and Q are paying for it. So help me God. I was going to be nice, but then I thought I'll never get the chance again to publicly humiliate my best mate. Actually, I'm not sure that we will ever see him in public again. But here goes. Page 2. I think we're up to 3. Q has many nicknames. I'm going to probably refer to him as Q. Some people call him Quince. Other people call him Butterbean. I don't know where that one comes from.
Ask Billy.
Donald Duck. Welcome to the new family name. I'm not sure if that refers to his cricket batting average either. Gotta ask his cricket mates about that one. We've been calling him Bubble Butt. And I think most recently he got called Butsy by his cricket mates. It is an amazing butt if you have not seen it before. So curvy.
Stand up.
Really up.
Stand up.
That is an extraordinary butt. He may not look like an athlete, but he is an athlete, I'll tell you. I've personally tasted success with this man 3 times. You made me lose that train of thought. Okay, that's right. It all started back on the Central Coast when we played soccer together in the under-12 Ds. For those of you who don't know, D is pretty much the bottom of the bottom. You really cannot play in any worse. But we conquered it. We won. And I'm not too sure if the D didn't stand for disabled. It doesn't matter. We still kicked ass. I'll take it as a win. We actually had a guy on our team who wasn't quite all there, and in our first game, he punched out one of our own players. Lucky it wasn't me or Q. Anyway, we went on and we won 13 C's, and then 14 B's. It was amazing. Triple champs. Highlight of my life, I think. After that, we discovered alcohol and women, and it all went downhill. Just kidding. They are the better half of us. He also excelled at cricket, where he played for North Sydney, and he got coached by Michael Slater, the opening batsman for Australia. I think just recently he won a grand final with his cricket club. His game just keeps getting better and better, really. I don't think he's been suspended lately for abusing an umpire or smashing his butt. Bat. Okay, looks like I've got a winger. I've lost it. He loves his dogs, especially the greyhounds and horses. He's always talking to them on the TV. of encouragement. He's always giving her money too. He just loves them to bits. Sometimes he abuses them too. But... Okay, time out.
Yeah.
Looks like we've skipped a few pages. Oh, don't worry about that one. He was a good actor at school too. He always loves drama. He won many prizes. Most of them were women, I think. But Jodie is the greatest prize. Very, very lucky to have her. I am the reason that Q is on this side of Australia. All you Central Coast people can thank me later. We do love him though, he's a part of our family. He's always fun and entertaining. Anyway, on my travels around Australia, I lost Q for a few years after school. I moved over here. And then I went and travelled around Australia and I stopped on the Central Coast. And I ran into him again and I said, oh, I'm driving back to Perth. I was like, do you want to come? Thought about it for about 30 seconds and he said, sure, why not? I was like, awesome. I said, there's loads of jobs. We can go make a good life. We can get a life on the mines and make lots of money and lots of gold. Little did we know that the mines only hire foreigners with 2 years experience. Sorry, Darren. Anyway, on this trip was where I first really discovered Q's amazing talent. It's probably not what you think, Q. 2 guys camping around Australia, alone. It's okay, it really is. It wasn't like a Brokeback Mountain camp. Okay, Q's amazing hitting talent. We were somewhere out of Melbourne. Wow, it's getting loud. I think it was a dried up creek bed. I can't quite remember. So romantic. And in the middle of the night, when all was still and calm, that's when it hit me. It was like a freight train. Like being hit by a Mack truck. That's right. All those who know him well know what he's capable of. You got it. His amazing ability to snore. If there was a Guinness World Record for snoring, this man would take it out. I guarantee you. If you're on the other side of the house, you can hear it. You can probably feel it. That's how loud it is. Anyway. It gets better. Along comes Jodie. Such a warm-hearted, lovely girl. Oh no, it's all nice. It's all very nice for you. Trust me. I'm afraid. The first night I got to meet... Jodie. What a romantic night that was. Flowers, chocolates. He took her to the sea view, where he later proposed to her. Not that night. It wasn't too long after that though. Anyway, Jodie. I asked Jodie, how on earth do you deal with Q's snoring? And that's when I knew she was the one for Q. Her reply was, I find it therapeutic. a match made in heaven. And I'm very happy for him. So I'd like to propose a toast congratulating Q and Jodie, and I wish you many happy years together. And just before I finish, now that Q is forever Jodie's, I must just ask everybody that has a key to Q's back door, it's time to hand them in.
So for best man Tim. Hang on, he's got one.
I want to start by saying thank you to everybody and just so that everybody knows, Timmy's getting married next year, so he's completely next. That's the end of that. Thank you, boys. I appreciate you handing back the keys, but not so quick next time yet. None of you even thought about it. Just put the keys back. You're not thinking of me at all. On behalf of my beautiful wife and myself, I would like to say thank you to everybody for being here. There's people that have come from massive distances.
Like Bunsbury?
Yeah, like... It's not that big a state. My family from New South, Jodie's family from New South, and Queens. We don't talk about Queensland. Okay, so that might not have been a good start for you. There are people here that we cherish with all our hearts, and that's every single one of you guys for being here and supporting us. Not so much Gary or Joe, but... Oh, and Darren, yeah. But guys, there's been a massive amount of work put in, not by me. I'm not going to take any... Absolutely. I'm not taking any credit for any of this. Jodie's done everything. Her bridesmaids have been wonderful. Timmy's been wonderful for me, even though I had to organise my bus party, pay for it, do everything else. But he did turn up. You're almost on time. So that was good of him. Appreciate that. Thanks. But guys, we really appreciate the work from our support staff, is what I want to call them. Nathan's been amazing today. Anita, the film crew at the back.
That's Mark.
Yeah, Mark. And obviously, guys, the venue and all of the other people who are working for us. It's been an amazing day so far. No hiccups. It's been your boobs. Trina, thanks for almost getting the rings. Appreciate that, babe.
And I did hear about that while you were
but guys, we hope that you've enjoyed celebrating this with us. It's been amazing from our point of view. I'm overwhelmed completely, 100%, and I thank you guys for welcoming me into your family. They're like Tim, I'm scared too. This just goes up the line. That's all I've got to say, guys. Thank you. I didn't prepare any speeches. I didn't think I had to, because I knew that I was going to be able to get up here and say thank you to you guys. As overwhelmed as I've been all day, so thank you.
Let's hear it, guys, for Q and Jodie.
Don't get a better so happy that all of you could make it, especially Darren and Joe, even though they did only give us 3 days notice that they're actually able to make it. And everybody else. Thank you. And everybody else, all my aunts who were able to come from New South Wales and Queensland. Really appreciate it. And all of Q's family who were able to... Oh, sorry, you mentioned the Q word. Septon Coast, New South Wales. They were able to come to Q's family and they have made me feel so welcome. And I really appreciate it. It's me. I do apologise for my boobs as well. I'm making too much an appearance. Yes, Q's family has made me feel very welcome, and it really does move me to tears, really, that you've been so lovely again. So thank you so much, and thank you really for the lovely speech. It was lovely, and Tim, that it. Except that Q's snoring, it is soothing. It's like a road train in your ear. That is constantly going past the house, and he's really sweet about it because all it takes is me going, Q, and he jerks up and he says, oh, sorry, love you, and he rolls over. So it's really lovely. He doesn't stop snoring, no. I just wanted to thank the lovely group of people over at this table behind my family table. Most of them are people we have met through work, and including the one I didn't meet through work, Claire, yes, have been, and Billy, sorry. Q's cricket pal, have been absolutely wonderful, and over on that table over there, we have my manager and Q's manager over there. So I'm sorry, I haven't got my glasses on. So I'm trying to see who I put on what tables. And Megan.
Okay, my wife, but I can't remember your name.
Thanks, Claire. I just wanted to say, so mainly to those two tables there now, as well as everybody else who's been so supportive since Q and I first got together, and such as Megan who had to listen to Jodie, what's the word? Pine over Q for several months, especially when Q made the headache mistake of complimenting me on my hair, which was where the whole the beginning of the end for Q. Because that's where all the confusion came in, but everybody from work knows that, and you guys have just been so supportive of us from day dot, really, of us getting together, and through all me whinging about him and him whinging about me and everything else that goes on in the workplace. You guys have been absolutely fabulous, and I couldn't thank you enough. It's just been absolutely great to know that I can go to work and I have such a great supportive group of friends there who just love us right. I would actually like, before I go, to say one final little thanks. There's a little girl over there who's currently under the table. There she is. She's actually in a little replica dress of mine, obviously without the R-rated factor. And she's my new little niece Ellie, 6 years old, and has been an absolute trooper today. She rocked up at the hotel at 10:30. She got dressed. She's been around mostly strangers for most of the morning until we got here, and did it all with a smile on her face and a spring on her step, and just danced around twirling her dress and with the giant bow on the back. And I just wanted to say thank you so much, Ellie, for being our little flower girl, and we love you lots.
Well done, Ellie.
And I think that's it from me. So the same, what I said about those two tables pretty much goes for everybody anyway. Which is
Bunbury!
Oh yes, Bunbury. Bunbury, and Bunbury. Yeah.
Elijah's wearing a suit.
Oh, Elijah will be giving dance lessons later on how to do the Dougie, apparently. to my seat to Kirsty. She helped me into my chair. I'd like to thank my mother for always being there and always being the adorable, charming little grandmother, tiny, tiny little thing that she is. For always being my mum, my mombi, and thank you to my dad, who's hiding behind her currently. There he is. He's praying behind his eye. He's very tall. Dad's always been. You are very small. I know. So thank you, Mum, and thank you to my always larger than life father, who even now has the ability to scare his daughter. Because I can't see, because you're blurry now. But I do love you, even when I yell at you and cry. So I always will. I am the greatest crier. I'm fabulous. But that's it from me. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go back to my seat now because I'm pretty sure dessert's coming. And then I'm just desperate to cut my cake and eat a jar cake. So, and just drink up. Have a good night.
Let's hear it for the bride and groom, guys. Okay, guys, before you go back to your seat, it's time to cut the cake.
Is that it? Are you going home now?
No, I got to shoot the dancing.
Oh, really?
There is dancing to be had, which means a whole different setup happening right now. Right, I'm getting videoed.
And you play it cold, but it's kinda cute. And when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend, but you don't know it's true. Cause you can see when I look at you. And in this crazy life, in these crazy times, it's you, it's you.
Peter, your work is done, mate. Back to your seat. Jody, you stay there, and cue your wife, Mr. and Mrs. Donald.
By now, you should have somehow realized what you're gonna do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. All the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. And there are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my today is gonna be the day that they never throw it back to you. By now, you should somehow realize what you got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. All the roads that lead you there are winding, and all the lights that light.
Okay, I'd now like to invite the rest of the bridal party to the dance floor. Grab a partner, guys. Hey, come on down. Give them a round of applause.
But I don't know how. I said maybe you gotta be the one
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause. And I'd now like to invite everybody else to come on down and join them on the dance floor and share in this special moment.
I just can't see you. It's me, working on you is all I see.